Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, Monday through Thursday. Yes, I am late, and I apologize for that. But we will get through today, and we will then hopefully get back on track. Anyway, you know that I am using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, that will be when we start the readings. This is just the introduction, which will be attached to all readings. I will put the timestamp down in the description so you can just bypass this, but I hope you watch this at least once, okay? So for the introduction, we will use my Rider-Waite tarot cards, and we're going to use Osho Zen tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. We have reached 25,000 subscribers. We do need to start watching the videos though. So as the subscribers start rising, the video viewing has been going down. Sorry about that. I don't know what else to tell you or to do, but if we can, I do believe I have been told that sometimes my videos aren't shown or do not pop up as being, as being new videos. I do post twice a week, so just know that. Anyway, still got some stuff going on. There's still some things. I'm just going to go through those dates. We do have the 14th, which is also Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Mercury does enter back into Aquarius, so there should be truth and communication coming out. Remember, I know I talk about it all the time to that, but Saturn in Aquarius is illusion versus reality. I do feel Aquarius brings a very strong reality, brings very strong truthful message. Mercury, the god, the planet of communication, is going into Aquarius. Now that will be at 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we do have our full moon. That will be February 16th. That will be 11:56 a.m. So what will that be for? 14th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That should be Wednesday, right? So Wednesday morning. Interesting energy. That will be in Leo. Now, with the full moon is a wonderful time to release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. So release, relinquish, request. Very positive energy. But the other thing about it, especially with what's going on right now, is you have to remember, it's good if you remember, Leo is ruled by the sun. So we have the sun energy, we have the moon energy. All of this, there's both of these energies with the earth it's not an eclipse, but the earth somewhere in the middle of all of that. So the sun does a lot of revealing again. So with Mercury and with the sun, it could be a very strong, forthright type of energy. Being in Leo, I am also getting these messages that we need to, pull out that, what do we want to say, that inner lion. This is a time for us to roar. This is a time for us to be strong. Now remember, full moon to new moon waning, that's when we start releasing. New moon to full moon waxing, that's when we request. But the full moon, again, release, relinquish, and request. Now, again, too, though, I really got a lot of messages during the night. It was like, whoa, about the lion roaring, just being very strong. We are still in some sort of a 2-2 portal. Many are saying it's from February 2nd to February 22nd, because we have all that 2 energies, and there's this portal. I have been posting a lot on Facebook. I know a lot of you don't like to go on Facebook. I'm sorry. It's just that when I tried to do it on Instagram, or it just doesn't always, the memes and the articles don't always translate well. So I have been concentrating more with Facebook. So if you want to know, there's a lot of ascension energy going on. There's a lot of stretching energy going on. A lot of things going on. Now, on the 18th, Pisces season begins. That will be at 11:43 a.m. So we have been, again, I get a lot of these downloads and a lot of the messages, as I'm sleeping or as I'm between that sleep and wake state. And it really, really it came to me that the world in itself, I'm not talking universal energy, I'm not talking higher power energy, but the world itself, it was as if the world was either facing a nervous breakdown or a major breakthrough type of energy right now. So I'm going to say maybe a little bit of both, somewhere in between. I think that Leo full moon is again one of those times where we need to shine bright. We need to pull up that inner lion. We need to, and again, I've told you this, that when we come together for a reason, because there's not a lot of people, not everybody comes to this channel, but the ones that do, we come together for a reason. And when I say stay shining, that's because we all bring our shining light together and burn brighter. Okay, so 18th February, Pisces begins. I talked about, and I've told you about the 20th of February with Pluto and Capricorn being at that exact time. The last time it was here in this chart was back on July 4th, 1776, which the United States people in America know as the Declaration of Independence. And then I'll finish and we'll go into our readings. But and then there was something going on with Neptune in Pisces. Now, Neptune in Pisces is very mysterious energy, very very deep the sea type of energy. So I still have to look into this more. Also something with Venus finishing up a pentagram, but that's something else that's going on. So there's a lot of things. Okay, so on the 22nd of February, I know I'm kind of going all over, I'm sorry, but so much, it's like I keep, 22nd of February, Neptune will be 22 degrees, which it has not been for over 200 years. I don't really have the time of when that was, but again, all of this changing energy, all of this older energy I shouldn't say older, all of this energy that we have gone through is cycling back right now. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on. The planets are all direct. I'll talk about like the moon and when it goes into different, Mercury going back into Aquarius. The planets are all direct, but they're doing things. They're not just doing their little, okay, we're all direct. Mars and Venus connected on the 12th. So there's a lot of things still going on in the skies. There's a lot of things going on in the heavenlies, and we are being affected by it. We all know this. We all know this. Even people that don't follow, even just people that don't even believe, there's something in the air. There's something in the air. So let's keep our light bright. Let's keep our light shining, okay? Let's keep all of our little flames, and then together we become something that much brighter. Okay, let's go on and see. So yeah, there's no editing with this. I just put it out there, and like I said, I didn't say this. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, and those were some of the things that really came. And I think that's why I was not allowed to post before, because there was a lot of things, a lot of messages that I believe that higher power wanted to have shared. Okay, so let's see what we have going with Waite Rider. Now, remember last week, or for the weekend, we did have that Tower card. So there's a lot of things happening in the world. I likened it to the rug being pulled out. So let's see what we have going on for the week in itself. Okay, and let's straighten that out. I'm a little crooked. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Remember, anything that's reversed has stronger energies. The lovers. So remember I said about Mercury and Venus, connecting, conjoining, maybe they were conjuncting. But that was on the 12th. And that is a lot of, they love each other. They're good together. So now we have the lovers. We have that lovers, and I think we even had that in the weekend reading. Not sure. But we have that 6. 6 has the number of man. It's the energies we put into something. The lovers does have a lot of healing. does have a lot of, I don't know, I'm kind of getting some unrequited love here, though. I'm kind of getting, remember we talk about the man looking at the woman looking at the divine looking at them both with their, with hands over both of them. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the lovers, with what's going on with those relationships. I do know that Venus does have a very strong energy for this year, for the 222. So, Venus is very, very strong. So there is that energy, that love. Now, the lovers also brings about healing. Now, it's not always easy. It's not like a snap. And, healing can be very painful because, my analogy is, if you've ever been through physical therapy, healing can hurt. So, but we do have the lovers. Now, so there is something, it could go either way, especially between the couple. Okay, next card is, we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is a 4. 4 has some stability. 4 has some organization, leadership. The Emperor does have some of the masculine divine energy. The Emperor does have a very strong ruling energy. So now we do have a little bit, we do have these, would these be the ram's heads? So something with the ram's energy going on, but at the same time ruling over the rams. I'm not quite sure what that's about with that, but the Emperor could have that very strong government energy at the same time, not the Hierophant energy. You know how I feel about that. But there is a divine energy going on right now, and it's not necessarily of the world, it's more of the universe. Okay? Let's see our last card here. The Ace of Pentacles. And I like this one for this because the Ace is a 1 energy, new beginning, new start. The Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our money energy. It is our Capricorn energy, which a lot of Capricorn. Taurus energy, there's still some Taurus energy. Also Virgo, money, job, career. Something could be happening with new money, there could be some healing, there could be some healing in relationships, there could be a new relationship. I do feel a little inequity here though, I don't know, or unrequited energy here. But again, the Emperor does have a very ruling energy, but to me it does have a very divine energy. So there is something going on. There is higher power's hand going on. We may not always understand it. And then the Ace of Pentacles is usually about new jobs, new ways to create money, new opportunities for money. So I do like that. I do like that part. These two are kind of like what's going on with the universe, what's going on with the higher power. Not quite sure with that. You can see, I have these little YNs and Ys, and if I was to ask yes/no questions, I'd use these to, this is kind of a maybe. And that's where I'm getting that energy that's just not quite settled in yet. People, it's just, but this is a very strong yes energy. So, this is a very, I get the Emperor as a very positive energy. Okay, let's go on. Let's do my Osha Zen Tarot. We haven't used this for a while. Usually I use Osha Zen Tarot for words of advice. We may still have that. Let's see what we've got going on. And here we are. We're just going to pull one. Yes, we do the same thing and just pull one. Here we go. Okay, so now that is reversed. So we have a 10. We have a 1-0. 10 is transitional energy. 1 is, again, that new beginnings, new start. 0 is God source energy. Suppression. Now, is this something that says that this week there will be some suppression, that there will be some things that we feel like we need to break free of? It could be that. But it could also be that the suppression could be lifting, the suppression could be ending. But this is about suppression. This is about, feeling at least that there is something that's holding us back. But again, too, the fact that it's on the Emperor, maybe we just have to wait a little bit longer, or maybe we are ready to break free. Like I said, But it was really clear. It was like, oh, please don't, can I just sleep? But it was very clear. It's like the world is either feeling like it's going through a nervous breakdown or it's going to go through a really big breakthrough. The suppression card, I'm going to go with the breakthrough. It all depends on how you want to carry it, how you want to, feel about this. I always tell you there is always hope. And I feel like actually in many ways, even though it's not necessarily easy, we need to hold on and we need to believe, especially, in our situations, because this is also a divine gifting, okay? But in our situation, there is always hope for us, okay? So hold on to the hope. Again, this is part of this is to stay shining and just know that we will persevere through all of this, okay? Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Scorpios, and how are you? I hope you are awesome. I know that it's hard. This is the message I was getting, in between as I shuffle, and I'm, just thinking about you and facing changes. That facing changes is never easy for anyone. And, when I hear about, that it's not easy for you, my Scorpios, I'm thinking, oh, what does that mean? Does that mean that Scorpios have more changes? I didn't get it that it was more changes, but it was really facing the changes. It was really facing possibly the maybe future changes that you're already aware of, but a lot of it was facing past challenges and changes too. So just take that as you will. And let's see what we've got for my Scorpios for this week. Okay, we've got 3 cards. This one is reversed. First card is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is your intuition, is your connection with higher power, is your connection with the source, is your meditation, is you also connecting and also trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. This is where you go back and forth with, and it's kind of like, I feel like for my Scorpios, it's this is where it's your intuition versus your wishful thinking. So it's kind of like, this is what I really feel is going to happen, but this is what I want to happen. And even though I feel this is the way, I'm going to really push more for what I want. So the High Priestess is here to remind you that you can connect with your higher power, and you need to listen to your intuition more than what you want, what your wishful thinking is, okay? I do get an ego energy here, so it's kind of like that sometimes your intuition doesn't really connect with, what your ego wants to happen, okay? We have that number 2 crossroads, pathways, joining together with partnerships. Anyway, powerful psychic insights. Remember, this is a full moon week, and the water energies very strongly connected to that full moon. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Your next card is the Ace of Michael. So you have a 2, you have a 1. 1, new beginning, new start. Michael is your air energy. It is our Aquarius, it is our Libra, our Gemini. Lots of Aquarius energy, of course, going on right now. Thought processes, making your plans, hearing news. So there's something that, is coming. This is a new idea, a new start in a new project. This is hearing something that redirects you, that actually opens and inspires you even more so. The thing is, though, is this what you want, or is this what you know is coming? But having said that, it is kind of this thought of embracing this beginning, embracing this start. Connecting higher power, of course, asking, is this the start you want for me? Because the Ace of Michael, the Ace of Thought, the Ace of Swords, it's not necessarily an easy choice. It's not necessarily an easy path, but it is a very exciting path. So this is where I'm going to say, is this intuition? Is this something that you feel that has been inspired by the universe? Or is this something that you feel that is more your wish Just because it's what you want, though, does not mean that you have to say, oh, it's not intuition. If your intuition tells you, take this, take this. If your intuition says, don't take it, even though it's all shiny and pretty, then, kind of, you might want to listen more to your intuition, or you may want to meditate more on this, okay? So this has a little bit of a conflict to me. I'm kind of getting that double-edged sword with this energy, and I know Michael is the sword energy, so I'm kind of getting a double-edged sword that this could be, again, it's connect with your higher power, ask and see, is this a blessing? Is this something I can take? So, and also, too, sometimes you can take things and it's really doesn't have anything to do with either one of those, okay? Just kind of feeling a little conflicted with this energy. But it is something that you really should kind of say, that this is something that, if this is something is being offered, you can actually be proud that it was offered to you, okay? So this is a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I think that really is more of where the conflict is. Like I said, it's kind of that double-edged sword. So that's where I think that the conflict might be. It's kind of like you're looking at this really positive side, but not necessarily looking at what the, it's like you're not looking at the details, okay? Okay, you need to know the details. Know the details. Know what you're committing to. Okay. Like I said, all I have to do is give the message. I hope that you understand that, whoever is out there that needed to hear this. Next card reversed, Epiphany. Epiphany. So we have a 2, 1, and a 9. 9 says you have everything that you need to make your decisions. This is Archangel Raziel. Raziel has an interesting energy. It's part of the magician, part saying connect with God, connect with source, connect with higher power. This is also the Hermit card. So the Hermit, this is where you need to really, this is a time, whatever this is about, you really need to make a connection with higher power to bless, to sanction, to say, yay, go, do this. This is one of those times to really connect with higher power with this, okay? Okay, Epiphany is also light bulb. To me, Epiphany is also, aha, I understand finally. But Epiphany with this whole reading is this is a total week for you to connect with higher power and say, am I on the right track? Or put me on the right track. Put me on the track I need to be. Send me where I need to go, okay? Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So let's see what we have here. So you have 2 archangel energies there, 219, 912. Let's see what we've got. This, again, this is like a double edge. This could be something extremely positive, or it could be like, oh, I didn't do enough, really checking this out. So just a little bit of a caution there. Just a little caution there. Okay. Or by doing this, it can make this into that positive experience. Okay, let's go on here. Oh, those almost fell. Okay, this one wants to come out. Organization. So this is the Emperor card. This to me has the divine masculine higher power energy. So this is, we have a 4. So we have that 4 energy, leadership, organization, stability. Organization. Your plans are on target. That's lovely. And everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your method. So I think that's probably, that could be another thing, is that you're just like going off, not really, you're just like going off with it and not necessarily, I don't know, being considerate with it. I don't know, or really thinking things through with it. Okay. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. So it sounds like you're going more with the creative side and you're not necessarily thinking things through. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. So this is really, but again, I kind of feel this, it could be very positive, it may not, it's all how you approach it. There's a lot of archangel energy, there's a lot of major arcana energy around, kind of like, saying this could be something really big for you. You need help, you need spiritual help, you need to have that connection with higher power. to make things work. So even though I'm like, I'm kind of that Ace of Michael, it's just double-edged. It's double-edged on it. So anyway, let's see what crystal or energy can be helpful to my Scorpios. And see. Here we go. Iolite. I like this. Magical powers, feminine divine, work connection, inspiration. So that could be very helpful for you. I am getting that work connection, that imagination, or inspiration, I should say. So, interesting. My Scorpios, you are never boring. Never boring. Take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. Let's get these videos out there. I would be so appreciative. Thank you. Most important thing, this is, always know, my Scorpios, that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.